In de Verenigde Staten van Amerika was op maandag 21 augustus 2017 een totale zonsverduistering te aanschouwen. Deze begon om 14:16 Surinaamse tijd. De volledige zonne-eclips was in 12 staten te bewonderen en was omstreeks 16 uur boven Noord-Amerika voorbij. In Suriname was er maandagmiddag tussen 4 en 6 uur sprake van een gedeeltelijke zonsverduistering.
Millions of Americans are watching currently the highly anticipated spectacle of a total solar eclipse. The moon is passing between the sun and the earth, shrouding some parts of the US in darkness. Well, the last time a solar eclipse was viewed from the United States was in 1979. This latest eclipse is passing through 14 states, beginning on the west coast in Oregon a short while ago and ending in South Carolina. But it's about to reach Nashville in Tennessee, where Al Jazeera's Andy Gallagher is standing by. Andy, it's beginning to look, well, darkening behind you. How's it feeling?
I mean, really, this is an incredibly eerie feeling. I don't know if you can tell what the quality of light is around me. It's like someone turned a light bulb down to its lowest voltage. It really is incredible. We're about 1 minute away from totality, but agonizingly enough right here, right now, there are rain clouds in front of the sun at that key moment. But every time the sun does pop out, you hear cheers going from the crowd here that people gathered. If I do get an indication that it's going to pop out from the cloud, I'm going to step out of the frame to enjoy that moment myself. You can hear people right now cheering and screaming. They're obviously getting some kind of a view. I mean, the quality of light right now, it's just incredible. People told me this was going to be a profound moment, a potentially life-changing moment. All I can really see is the light around the camera. If I look around me, it's gone completely black. Here in the park, the lights have all come on. I think you can probably hear the crowd screaming. Listen to that. Listen to that. I may just pop out of frame for 1 second to have a look at this moment of totality. Oh, wow. Well, this is the moment where I can discard my eclipse glasses. The clouds have cleared, thankfully, and there it is, that moment of totality. It is simply incredible. You can see the corona around the sun, a white corona with the clouds gently passing in front of it, and the crowd has now dropped to absolute silence. People are just enjoying this 2 minutes of totality. It is incredible. The temperature has dropped. I can see stars. I can see airplanes up. They're obviously filming this event, but this is truly an incredible moment to be a witness to. We're right in the path of totality. Remember, it's only about...
And we appear, unfortunately, to have lost, perhaps briefly, I'm not sure, to have lost contact with Andy Gallagher there in Nashville. Perhaps the spectacle in the sky interfering with our transmission there. A great shame. Wonderful pictures to look at, though, and an extremely eerie experience. Darkness falling on the earth in the middle of the day as the moon moves between the earth and the sun for a brief while, a couple of minutes there. Nashville cheering it on as it continues its movement across the United States for the first time in many years. Well, let's take you back now to the US, where the total eclipse has ended. This is the scene in South Carolina, the moon and the earth continuing their trajectory, the end of an eclipse that has made its way from Oregon through Wyoming, Nashville, where our correspondents were present, and now to South Carolina. Not seen in US skies for many, many years.
This is the total eclipse in all its glory. The sun's corona shining like a halo around the shadowing moon. And over the earth, an uncanny midday darkness, the horizon streaked with orange and gold in one of nature's rarest and most splendid cosmic spectacles. The eclipse's zone of totality made a stately progress across the United States, from the rugged rocky coast of Oregon to the gentle sandy shores of South Carolina. And everywhere in its path, millions of people waited with excitement, protective glasses at the ready. And when the moment came, cheers and cries of delight rang out. The totality lasted for only about 2.5 minutes, but for the millions of people who gathered to watch it in towns and cities, campgrounds and cornfields all over the United States, it was an unforgettable experience. A young New Yorker who journeyed to Wyoming.
I don't even have words to describe that. That was so cool.
Did it live up to expectations?
Blew them away.
A family who traveled to Casper all the way from Italy.
And it was absolutely amazing. We really like it.
We really loved it.
A high school student and budding astronomer from California.
This is going to turn into a very interesting school project.
Scientists were also out in force to study aspects of the sun still shrouded in mystery.
When the sun gets blocked out, you can see the corona, and it's not a really well understood region of the sun. Now, in this era, we can make amazing eclipse observations that we never could before.
In centuries past, before the phenomenon was scientifically understood, people greeted solar eclipses with fear and anxiety, considering them omens of disaster. But on this day, in a nation badly divided by politics, race, and social issues, millions came together to gaze heavenwards, united for a moment in awe. Rob Reynolds, Al Jazeera, Casper, Wyoming.